Good morning and welcome to Leon County Today with Sheriff Walt McNeil. I'm Sean DeKnight, and Sheriff, I'd like to say we have a special guest for our show today, right?
We have a superstar in the audience today. I tell you, I am so excited to have this young man come on our show. The things he's done in Tallahassee, Leon County, the fact that he's born and raised in this community and has gone out and done some tremendous things. And that's what I like about it. You know, we often talk about it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes.
But it takes people committed to the community, and DJ Demp is absolutely committed to serving this community in every possible way. And in fact, you know, he's so popular, I would think he'd be in LA somewhere in New York City, but he's right here in Tallahassee, Leon County.
Yeah, I love the fact that he stayed committed to home, and although he travels all around, he is very much ingrained in our community. And so looking at some of the things that he's done, we're really excited. I think not the average person knows all the things he's doing for our community.
Absolutely, and that's what we want to unveil here today, is the kinds of things he's involved in, the impact he's making on our community, and hopefully he can generate some interest in what he's doing so that others can do the same things to try to build this community. And he's doing a great job at it. And I'd like to hear more from him about exactly what his plans are and what his plans are for not only here in Tallahassee, but as he goes around the country.
Absolutely, and we talk about mentorship a lot, but it is so important for especially that target audience we're trying to reach to have relatable individuals giving those messages.
And again, that's DJ Demp all over the place. Like I said, born and raised here in Tallahassee, Leon County, and his life experiences are something he can share with other young people coming up. And as we always talk about, if he can do it, then we can do it. And that's a great message I hope he brings here today.
Absolutely, that's the spirit of All In for
that's
sure.
It, yes.
All right, well, you want to be sure to stick around. Coming up, from music to mentorship, how DJ Demp is helping families in our community. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Deputy Sean Shepard with the Leon County Detention Facility. This is your Crime Tip Tuesday.
Scammers are impersonating Sheriff Walt McNeil and are calling people, demanding payment over the phone. This is not Sheriff McNeil or anyone from the Leon County Sheriff's Office. Do not become a victim of a scam call. Here are some tips to help you recognize and stop a scam. Law enforcement will not call you requiring payment for fines and fees. If they ask you to pay fees to avoid a warrant for your arrest, immediately hang up the phone. If the caller is aggressive and put an unrealistic time limit on you to pay via gift card, green dot card, or any other form of payment, hang up.
And that's your crime tip. Have a great day.
If you need me, I'll be
For people facing cancer, often what's standing between them and life-saving treatment is a ride to get there.
Today, I'm ringing the bell.
You can change someone's life in as little as 1 hour a week.
You got this.
Join the American Cancer Society to use your drive for good.
Thank you so much for picking me up.
Volunteer at cancer.org/drive to help save lives.
Another teenager, victim to fake pills. That smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be this easy?
Yeah, bro, I'm picking up. Same guy. I bet. Got you 5.
Think these pills are tested and safe? Think they're the same ones you get from a doctor? You know they're not. Did you know that fake prescription pills may contain fentanyl? And an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. Listen. Before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real.
Hey everybody, it's gonna be just plain hot out there.
In 70-degree weather, it takes only minutes for the inside of your car to heat up like an oven. At 104 degrees, heat stroke begins, followed by loss of consciousness. Every year, almost 40 children die of heat stroke after being forgotten in a vehicle. A simple change in daily routine is often the cause. Look before you lock. Brought to you by Kids in Cars.
Welcome back to Leon County Today. Our guest today has built a name for himself on stages across the country. working with nationally known artists, entertaining audiences everywhere across the globe. But no matter where he goes, he's successful, and that's because of his commitment back to our community. We're talking about DJ Demp. DJ Demp, welcome to the show.
How you doing, man? Welcome. I've been here before, so it's always nice to
you sure have
to sit down with you and get a couple.
Well, it is
words
absolutely our pleasure to have you on our show.
Thank you.
The things you're doing in our community. Why don't you start out telling us about your career and about your growing up here in Tallahassee, Leon County, and how did you get started in the music industry?
I started when I was young, 13 years old, as far as playing with music and throwing small events and house parties, and that's kind of where the reputation started. And then got the opportunity to work with some major artists, touring the country, and people like Juvenile, Rick Ross, Trina, Trick Daddy, David Banner.
Just those little bitty people, huh?
Yeah, just a couple of small, local artists. But that was it gave me the opportunity to see the world and be able to bring things back to Tallahassee that especially back in the days before social media was even prevalent. To be able to bring entertainment back to the city, and that's kind of where everything started.
It's incredible, your career and your being a part of Tallahassee, Leon County. But talk about why is it so important to you to be engaged in the community in the way you are? You are in so many places doing so many things to uplift young people. Talk about why do you do that?
I feel like I'm from this area. I'm from Tallahassee, so when it comes to that, this is where I got my start at. Tallahassee supported me before I was successful. And so I want to make sure that, that people know that when you have that platform, it's okay to be able to give back, pour back into what created you. You know what I'm saying? That's really where it all started for me. And that's the reason why I'm still here and why I give back so much, because you want to pour into, the area that created you, that made you who you are, that gave you the opportunity first.
Right. Well, one of the things I've learned is that when you talk about giving back, you're really committed to that. So much so that you've created this foundation that you have. Talk about the foundation and what made you do that, and what are you trying to achieve through the foundation itself?
Well, the foundation was for me to make a lasting impression beyond music. So one of my taglines, or my main tagline, is music inspired. So I know that with music, that's one thing, but then you also have to go beyond that when it comes to the kids and building our youth and making sure that they have a safe space to learn, to grow, to be educated, and to be able to express themselves. And they have to have a positive mentor or mentorship, and that comes from everybody, to be able to go out and create their own legacy. And so that's kind of why I started the foundation. It was a way for me to get help with giving back more, because I was already giving back before I had the foundation, but I had so many roadblocks just being an individual. And anybody that's in business will learn that you need the 501c3. You need to be able to, in order to get that help, because I was doing it just out of, me being a DJ, doing everything myself. You know what I'm saying? So.
One of the things you do is the back to school giveaway. Talk about that and how did that get going?
Another part of the Give Back initiative of me just seeing different things that were needed. When you see kids, when they need to go back to school, and you've seen so many kids didn't have, and then that discourages them from going to school, then you want to just do it. I'm one of the people who I just like to do things, never really ask for help. And so I started the Back to School initiative because I wanted to make sure the kids had the proper tools that encouraged them and gave them readiness to be able to want to go back to school. Everybody knows about that first day of school, having your stuff laid out, and being able to, be fresh, whether it's from the book bags to the clothing. And so that was one of the reasons why I said, you know what, and it started small. I maybe did a couple hundred on my first one, and then it grew from there. But it was all about making sure the kids were ready to go back to school and learn and be productive.
Well, you've done a great job with that, Demp. I can't tell you how much I appreciate when we go out there and see what you're doing at the, particularly with the schools and the giveaways. Thank you so much. Thanks, Demp. When we come back, we'll talk about another passion that's very close to DJ's heart, helping men who are successfully returning to our community after being incarcerated in our detention facility. Stay tuned.
A 19-second conversation with a stranger online can put your child in danger of being exploited or abused.
Talking to kids about online safety can protect us for a lifetime. Don't wait. Talk to us today.
Matthew.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just need you to listen to me.
I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. I hear you. And what you say really does matter to me.
I mean, let's be honest. No kid likes rules, but I get why we have them. I hear you, and I know it's because you care.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for never giving up and always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for letting me know what you expect, so I can try to meet your expectations.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
This is another day to go further. With every step, we carry hope, and together, we celebrate every win. We carry the memories of those we remember, and we carry it all with strength, ready to fight back. We will never give up. We will never stop. For every cancer, every life. Join us at Relay for Life.
Welcome back to Leon County Today. We're continuing our conversation with DJ Demp, a successful entrepreneur here in our community. DJ Demp, talk us through your back to school campaign and how can citizens learn more about that and exactly what are you trying to achieve there?
So this year, well, the last couple of years, I partnered with Cheers on the south side, and it's in the Piggly Wiggly parking lot. So from 10 a.m. to 12, we'll be giving away, book bags filled with the sewer supplies, a lot of stuff that's on this kids list that they need, and it's just all free. And so, the kids have to be present, so the parents, we encourage them to bring the kids out, let them pick the book bag that they want, and other different things. We'll have community partners out there as well, and be able to leave with smiles on their faces, knowing that they got the school supplies that they have, that they're ready to get back to school. And so it'll be on August the 1st from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and we'll have food, games, music, and stuff like that. And it's really, like I say, it's for the community, but we want to service in this particular realm. It's not to service just the south side, but we know that that's a target area that's definitely needed.
And absolutely. The other thing that I've just learned that you're engaged in is formerly incarcerated males. The fact that you're engaged in that is close to my heart because I'm trying to get everybody I can back out of our institution, back and gainfully employed. Talk about why did you start that mission?
Well, reentry, I have a house called Demp House, and it started really mainly as a sober living home, which was to help guys in substance abuse and incarceration. And now it's a transitional home because we had to broaden the spectrum. We deal with so many different people. So coming out of incarceration into reentry, a lot of times these guys don't get the second chances. And you need that. A lot of times you just need a second chance. And so being able to have a home where a guy can have a safe space and be able to take them away from people, places, and things that led them into that, around like-minded men, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what it was all about. And it was more so another part of my give back to the community with trying to help people that are struggling with that.
Wow. That is fantastic, man. And you're doing some other things with your foundation. What does the future look like from your perspective with your foundation and the other things you're doing in our community?
I'm really just, as I move along and travel, I'm really just trying to implement newer things. I get ideas from, stuff that I see social media wise or things that I run into, like I say, while I'm traveling, and just being able to, it's all about the kids first. The kids are the future, and giving them a safe space to create, to grow, to learn, to understand it. Being kindness is a big part of livelihood, and staying focused and making sure that you have a positive role model.
The other thing you do so many things, Demp, I tell you. You're a man of many talents. But talk about the Demp Week and what you're trying to do there in terms of reaching some of the kids in our community that may otherwise go in the wrong direction.
It's the same thing with Demp Week, and I'm getting ready for my 30th anniversary, which I don't know how.
30 years, all right.
30 years, yeah. So my 30th anniversary coming up in January 2027, and trying to teach the kids and motivate them that no matter where you come from, you can make it big. And so I want them to be able to see the different events that we have, to come out to the anti-bully rally, the celebrity basketball game, which you've played in before.
I was there before.
Okay, well, yeah, you was there, but you did your thing. But it was just being able to let them see other influencers and celebrities that they may look up to, and being able to see them up close and personal. It's encouraging, and a lot of times that's all it takes is one encouraging thing that they can see and learn from, and it will inspire them to take their path even further. And it starts when we're young. And I love to see it. I've seen it with so many different things. Like the kid that got a chance to do his first talks on the airplane. I just seen that recently in the media. And I know that probably is going to last with him forever, what I'm saying, and inspire him to be a flight attendant.
30 seconds. What message would you give to a kid out there in terms of trying to make sure they stay out of our detention facility?
Stay focused, stay positive, keep positive people around you, and make sure that you work hard and stay dedicated to what you're doing.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for what you do.
Yes, sir.
Deputy on duty next. Stay with us.
An email from the post office. How do they even know my email address?
They don't. This is a bogus email sent by scammers that looks like it is coming from the Postal Service, or even the Postmaster General himself. The email contains fraudulent information about an attempted or intercepted package delivery, and provides a link to click on to find out when delivery is expected. But that click can activate a virus, which can steal personal information such as usernames, passwords, or financial account numbers stored on the computer or mobile devices. Here are some telltale signs that an email is bogus. It contains poor grammar or spelling errors. It states that immediate action must be taken or there'll be dire consequences. It requests personal information under the guise of reconfirming information. The Postal Service does not notify customers about package delivery attempts by email. If you receive such a message, don't open it. Instead, forward it to spam@uspis.gov and then delete the email.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
I'm a different kind of threat. I can't be scared away or negotiated with. You
You can't call the cops on me.
Do you still want to hang out after?
I don't want your money. Or your TV. I don't even have to break in. I'm invited.
On this segment of Deputy on Duty, we're getting an inside look into the role of the digital forensic analyst in the HEAT unit at the Leon County Sheriff's Office.
The HEAT unit stands for Human Exploitation and Trafficking. It blended we had two separate units before, which was Internet Crimes Against Children, or ICAC, and then Special Investigations, which handled human trafficking and such. And there's a lot of overlap between those two, so we merged the two units.
The digital forensic analysts have a dynamic role serving the entire agency.
I believe my role is quite dynamic. Well, we serve the entire agency and all of the detectives and analysts assigned to all of the criminal investigative groups. Most of my days are spent working alongside detectives and analysts and command staff to extract, analyze, preserve, and also report on digital evidence.
Although they are members of the HEAT unit, they also assist in investigating other crimes.
We don't just do human trafficking and exploitation and the Internet Crimes Against Children. We assist in investigations across the entire Sheriff's Office for every unit: violent crimes, financial, property, vice, and drugs.
Contrary to popular belief, their jobs are nothing like you see in television shows and movies.
So I think that digital forensics as a career is often glamorized in TV and movies. I think people would be surprised to know that digital forensics is a lot more in depth than you see in movies and TV. I don't think it would make for very good TV. It is sometimes a little monotonous and you're staring at screens all day. But however, it's super rewarding and I enjoy it as a career.
When it comes to proactive operations, Christian explains why they are crucial.
I think that they are very important for the community. One, the community sees that we take this seriously and that these are crimes that will not go unnoticed. And secondly, I think that the offenders also see and know that it's not safe in Leon County or hopefully anywhere in the country to do this, or anywhere in the world to commit these sort of crimes.
At the heart of these operations is taking a victim-centric approach.
Being victim-centric, especially to us, means that the arrest of the perpetrator is really kind of just the first step. Not only it brings a lot of closure to the victims and to their families, but also, and in my job, being able to put my best work forward is completely towards the victim. Being able to say, yes, I did the best that I could for this person, even though I'm not physically interacting with them, being able to bring their offender to justice, their perpetrator to justice, greatly helps the victims and their families.
When it comes to the most rewarding part of the job, making an impact takes center stage.
Definitely the highlight is the impact we have on people, real impact, particularly involving ICAC. For me, at least, being able to impact at least one person or one child's life is enough, and knowing that the work that we do helps that and helps further investigations into that sort of thing is just ultimately rewarding.
If you're ready for a rewarding career, join the LCSO family and apply online today at leoncountyso.com. For Leon County Today, I'm Giovanni Hampton.
A 19-second conversation with a stranger online can put your child in danger of being exploited or abused.
Talking to kids about online safety can protect us for a lifetime. Don't wait. Talk to us today.
Another teenager, victim to fake pills. That smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be this easy? Did you know that fake prescription pills may contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal? Before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real.
Download the Leon County Sheriff's Office mobile app right now. Our mobile app makes it easier than ever to report a crime and get important safety alerts. and follow reported crimes in your neighborhood, all in one convenient location in the palm of your hands. Download LCSO Connect right now. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play by searching LCSO Connect. You can more details about the features of the app on our website, leoncountyso.com.
If you need me, I'll be
For people facing cancer, often withstanding between them and life-saving treatment is a ride to get there.
Today, I'm ringing the bell.
You can change someone's life in as little as 1 hour a week.
You got this.
Join the American Cancer Society to use your drive for good.
Thank you so much for picking me up.
Volunteer at cancer.org/drive to help save lives.
Welcome back to Leon County Today. And Sheriff, when you think about, CSI, those types of shows and the behind-the-scene crime scenes investigations, our forensics unit really they're integral into solving a lot of cases.
They absolutely are. And the technology they utilize today and the people who are out there committing crimes are perhaps clever, much cleverer than they used to be. Mm-hmm. But I tell you what, our crime scene people are always there and they'll always get their person.
They do indeed.
And I can tell you, we're second to none with respect to that talent that we have. And I think the citizens, you don't get to see that. You see our deputies in the uniforms, but the crime scene people are the ones that actually solve most of the crimes.
They absolutely do. And then DJ Demp, I just, you see celebrities get big but he's so relatable and he loves to be a part of the community.
We are so lucky here in Leon County to have a man like that that's going to stay here. He's anchored here and he's doing so much. So many things. I wouldn't think that he'd be in the reentry business,
world,
but he's there, and I am so happy he's there, and I hope our citizens are as well. If we can keep those folks from coming back into our institutions, and he's helping do that, that's big time. That is really all in.
Now, I know he talked about his 30th anniversary next year for DJ Demp Week, and he's bringing lots of celebrities to town for that, but everybody's going to be ready to see you back on the basketball court. That's the real game changer there. People were really impressed. I just got to say, they're like, Sheriff McNeil still has game. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You going to be there next year?
I'll be there.
All right. All right. We want to thank you all for joining us for another episode. We'll see you back here next week.